Ladies and gentlemen, quite possibly the last time ever. Ryan Gary.
Yeah, something tells me
Myself.
that's probably not the case.
What? Us playing Fortnite together?
Yeah, cause like, I don't know. You historically, you just get the itch,
Yeah.
which makes
appreciate you
no
coming
sense
along.
to me at all. But I'm willing to play along.
Okay. Well, you had 3 kills in the last game.
I did, and I almost smile almost passed my lips for but a brief moment.
I may have to check the egg cam on that because when you're tearing someone, I bet there's a little glint of.
I
evil in the
like picking them up and eating them. That's a fun time.
I know we made a living here, but let's go back to Slurpee.
I don't mind getting into some early spice. That's
Oh, really?
yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's bad, dude. Honestly, it's like when I got the best possible chance. Instead of, you know, oh, they got 1,000 steel, and as soon as I shoot at them, they become like the Museum of Modern Art.
So in terms of what you think is next,
Yeah.
so we have BRs. You think BR is we're on the decline?
I think we're super on the decline. Like, I think this is like the end.
Okay.
I mean, like, when was the last like big battle royale that came out? The shooter BR, at least.
Apex.
Yeah, even that was like almost a
9
year
months
ago
ago?
now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then there's the TFT stuff, which is you think that's kind of not come and gone, but that's got as big as it's gonna get. Oh, I'm getting tagged.
Oh, I'm a little ways away. I'm gonna try.
He's up top.
Yeah.
Or I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
fine. He was just.
Well, I think like the TFT stuff, you never know, right? Like things come out of nowhere all the time.
Yeah.
But I think that genre is settled because both Valve and Riot made their own within like 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like there's not a whole lot of room there or desire. It's the way I see it, at least.
Yeah. Or demand.
Yeah, I don't know. Are people still into it? Hafu seems like she's doing okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I just go off of. Is Hafu still playing it?
What is this sneaky snowman?
I don't know. Give it a yeet. Maybe a decoy? What is it?
How do I look?
You know what? Who would have thunk it? Fortnite.
Oh, you only have a certain amount of time too in the sneaky snowman. Oh, there's a building to your west.
To our west. Thank you. Thank you.
I knocked him.
Okay.
Somebody else is on him, I think. Maybe in the tunnel. Yep. They're on me. This might be a bot.
You get him?
Yeah.
All right.
That might have been a bot.
Well, you never, in my mind, there are no such thing as bots.
Oh, hey, boys on us from the east. Rooftop.
Probably not a fight we can win there.
His shield's broken, but we don't get to choose when to engage, I guess. Do you have heals, by the way?
Yeah, I got a couple bandies, but I have no bullets, so I can hit you some.
Oh, more shooting
2 bandies right behind you.
in the river, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta go get some bullets.
Knocked him.
Nice.
He's dead.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thanks for the
I threw the bandies right behind you. Yeah.
I think he has a teammate in the river too, so
Okay.
keep watching northeast if you get a chance. I don't know. Those might have been bots, to be honest. We're living in a bot-rich world.
Well, here's my thoughts on bots. They were designed by humans.
You know?
So you're
When you put it that way.
so essentially you're killing another human.
Sure.
Oh,
Were they designed to kill you, or were they designed to be killed, you know?
Yeah.
You ever
That's
think
an
about it
interesting
that
question.
way?
So anything? Oh, did you watch the Game Awards?
I did. I watched most of it. Then I had to go to an HOA meeting.
Oh yeah. So you had to go to HOA meeting where that either approved or de-ratified the ability to grow
Yeah, to grow cannabis.
in the complex you're in.
Correct.
What did the current bylaws state? Was it
The current
or there
bylaws
was none?
are like it's federally legal.
Yeah.
I think to grow up to like, you know, a certain number of plants at one time.
Okay.
I don't know the specifics of it.
So how did the quorum get brought to take a vote on it?
It was placed in the minutes of the meeting by the property management company. Because I think, like, oh, right behind us. Let's go.
Not anymore. That was a human, 100%.
You think so?
Yeah, because he didn't have capital in his name. He only had one capital. Yeah.
He was crouching behind us too. That was a terrible play. That's like a play that I would make in PUBG. But yeah, it was placed there by the minutes or by the property development company because like there's like insurance for buildings in Vancouver is getting crazy expensive because a lot of them are built like just disgustingly cheap, and then they get water damage when it rains, which it does like 200 times a year here. So anything to lower insurance, and apparently if you add that by okay,
is that you? Oh, never mind. That's you. Sorry.
Okay. Apparently if you add that bylaw that you don't, you know, allow people to grow in the building, then it lowers the insurance premiums for the whole building.
It makes sense, fiscally.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, literally, I mean, there were only like 40 people at the meeting. It was pretty small. But everybody voted to play ball, to make that bylaw. And then one dude voted against it and was, like, quite upset.
So, is it an all or nothing type thing, or just like...
No, we needed 75%, so...
Okay. So, can you tell me what he said?
Well, he was like... Look, I think he has points and he doesn't have points. One of his, he was like, you know, it's federally legal, so I think it's messed up that we would make like a specific bylaw, you know, for this area that makes it not permitted. And I was like, I can understand your point there to some extent.
Did you say that, or you kept quiet?
No, I didn't talk at all because I don't know. I mean, you've probably been to these things before. Everybody talks at all times, despite not having any opinions at all. They're all like, literally, like somebody showed up 20 minutes late and was like, the projector's blurry. And the guy was like, yeah, I covered that earlier at the start. Our projector's broken. And she was like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, you think 50 people are just sitting there watching a blurry projector? Like, nobody thought to say, maybe try showing up on time.
Oh!
I'm coming.
East?
Yeah.
Southeast? He's building. He's Skywalker.
I took him down. There's two.
I'm hitting him with some stun grenades. Stun grenades. That should get one. That should get him. That should get him. Oh, didn't get him.
Dude, I just missed every shot I took for the record. Yeah, I deserve to die there. That was horrible.
So did I. I provided no support. That's okay. We learned from our mistakes. I just started throwing grenades at him instead of shooting. So anyway, so people are chirping. So you didn't say anything.
No, I didn't say anything. But then like, well, we didn't have to argue. My position won.
Oh, so like, did he try to convince people to vote otherwise?
No, he was saying his piece, but he went a little too far, and I was like, you know, he was like, well, if somebody has like a medical need for it, I think like this might prevent them from living in the building. And I'm like, dude, if you can't buy that in Vancouver, you gotta, you know, you gotta open up Google and then just type in what you're looking for. Probably find like, you know, 20 places within a, you know, 1 kilometer radius. But, you know, I was like, hey, I don't do it, and I would love our building to have cheaper insurance so we don't run a deficit and have to pay, you know, like 10 grand each in 5 years to replace something.
So, I mean, so you don't anticipate there's going to be more stuff you need to vote on in the future?
I think so, yeah. But I mean, I don't even know if that was the big one. What the thing I'm worried about is like, you know, Vancouver has a situation where like a lot of people have investment properties that are not lived in. So I've heard like horror stories of like at these meetings, the investors just vote down anything that like increases the overhead. Like if you're gonna raise like your fees for like $7 so that you don't run a fiscal deficit for the year, they're like, nah, we'll just build up that deficit, and then, you know, when we sell the place, somebody else eats the cost.
Yeah. So this made.
So yeah, what's your philosophy on that, Daniel?
Well, this is just, no, I don't deal with that kind of stuff, but it does hurt. You may be a little surprised. Let's try Frenzy Farm. In my early 20s, I was appointed by the mayor to be on not city council, but the board underneath it.
Oh,
And
really?
So when you're talking about like sitting in front of a board, people just running their mouths.
Yeah.
Like it took me back to that municipal time. And like I had no business being up there. And like you talk about quorum, I didn't even know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But that lasted about 9 months, and I told them I couldn't do it anymore.
What did you do? Like, what was your role?
Like you would vote on stuff about like city planning stuff.
How did you get that? Like that seems nonsensical.
Yeah, I mean, it also it's like a very, very small town, but also back in the day, like when I was probably 19 or 20, I made a website for this guy's business, and then he was the mayor, and he's like, "Hey, can you update my website?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "Hey, you should also be on this council." I'm like, well, because it was where I don't want to put self-imposed anything, but it's where I bought like I bought a condo, the first home I ever bought, and it happened to be in the same city that he was mayor. So then, yeah, that was that. I was definitely like the youngest person there by far, but
we have boys in our building, by the way. I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, I got no gun. I can still get your card though. If I get this gun. I'm gonna check the egg cam on that one because I felt the visual.
Well,
side.
the visual was like the look I wanted to send was, we've been landed for 45 seconds. How do you not get a gun? Especially because we landed on like the same building.
All right, that desalinated you, right?
that did desalinate me.
All right, we're back. Did you ever think about running for like HOA leader?
No, like I did think about it. I entertained the thought, but I was more like, I'm gonna see how this meeting shakes out, and if it's a bunch of like without being rude, I think the beauty of democracy when it works is that it represents a wide swath of viewpoints. So I was like, if I go to this meeting and it's all 70-year-olds, I will run for council because I think somebody has to represent the younger adult perspective. You know, somebody's got to be like, no, just because, you know, their rice cooker is going off at 6 p.m., that doesn't mean it's a noise violation. You know, like people have to live in the building. They can't just watch the People's Court turned up to 300 decibels all day and go to bed at 6 p.m. But then
that's a little bit ageist for you, speaking for our older listeners right now, but I know you don't mean it in that regard. So just looking out for you.
Then, yeah, that's true, and that's fair. But it's also the truth. And but then when people were like, they were announcing their positions, I was like, dude, I'm not qualified to live here. So people that were running, we had 7 people run, and they all got elected because I guess you can have a council, right? And they were like, hey, I'm like an ex-professor at like the big university in town. I own 2 local businesses. Me and my family live in this area, and then like my parents live in the area as well. I'm also on the board of directors at like the BC Farmers cartel, and have been for 20 years. And I was like, dude, I'm not running for this. Are you insane? I work from home, and
what would your pitch be?
I have no. I mean, I would think of that if I wanted to get elected, I suppose. The only axis I have is like, hey, you know, like my wife and I are, you know, young homeowners, so we want to represent that here. We want this to be, you know, we want your investments to be protected, but at the same time, you know, we want this to be a place where people can actually live without being in fear of being hit with fines all the time.
And this may be revealed too much, but it's not my business. Would you say where you live now is primarily homeowners or investors? Or
investors, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Either that, or people were just like, man, I don't need to go to the meeting, which is also probably fair, but.
All right, I got a guy in this green building or blue building right to my east, but
okay, I'm cracking this, getting the gun, and coming to meet you. I only have a sniper, but. Did you see him in there?
Yeah, he's in the soccer field and I'm down.
Oh.
That's him. Yeah, yo!
He's in a Skull Trooper. I got so confused.
That's my card in the middle.
All right, I'll res you ASAP. Oh, dude, this guy's going.
Yeah. That's revenge.
Oops! I'm gonna grab his loot and then run to the van. Oh, there's a van like, oh. I had to reload the bolt.
There's another guy to your left, too.
The bolt action, dude. They don't have guns. How did that miss? I'm done. Like,
No, you got this. You got this.
He ducked under the bullet, dude!
You got this.
I got one shot.
Let's go! Another guy! Get to the wall. Get to the wall. Get to the wall, John. Oh, you know what? Got it! Oh! You hit him for 100. You got him! Oh.
What the heck was that gun, dude? What is this? Grappling hook gun.
Yeah, I think it launches you.
Yo, get me to this reboot section. I gotta go. What's that? I'm just drinking up. I see the van.
He's close. He's close. He's behind you left. Nice. The Fortnite legend. He's gonna be playing in New York City 2020 for $3 million.
Those were all bots, dude.
No, one of them was not a bot.
That scared the crap out of me. I think there might still be people alive here. I don't know. Well, that was absurd.
That guy that killed me was not a bot for sure.
He didn't know I was there. I got a big advantage in that department.
You know what?
You're wrong.
That was a great shot.
There's a decent amount of loot for you here once you come back.
I like it. What do you give us our percentage chance of turning this into a victory?
Probably like under 5%.
Okay, I'll take those odds.
I do appreciate they added the Apex van into the game.
Yeah, it's like you're never really out.
Nobody's ever really gone. Exactly.
All right,
Star Wars.
Thank you.
It gave me an achievement that said no one's ever really gone. As soon as I did that. They know,
I'm gonna
dude.
go back.
So, there's some little sips and an assault rifle on me.
Okay.
And then there was a green sniper near your corpse.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you. We got about 3 chests over here.
Yo, crack them, dude.
All right.
I can't believe we lived there.
I mean, how many kills do you have?
I have 4 kills.
Yeah.
Which, that's high. For me, that's like a world record performance. I will say the grenade play in that tiny building is the smartest thing I've ever done.
It was nice. You
gotta understand, I had no bullets and no equipment at that point. You
dinged him for 100 on his shield.
It had to be done. It was the only way I was getting through. There's some tiny sips in my building as well.
Oh, thank you. All right. Let's I think we need to harvest a little bit and then we'll be okay.
But yeah, it's very investor rich here.
That's surprising to me.
I mean, it's unfortunate. Like, I get it, don't get me wrong. You know, like the real estate in Vancouver is kind of like, is up and down right now, but historically it's had like a disgusting return. But
it's up and down right now?
Yeah.
I thought it was just up.
It's, well, over the course of the last year, it went pretty, well, it compressed a little. But not to like a crazy degree. Not like a, you know, like
it's a slight adjustment.
Yeah, a correction. And then like, you know, there was legislation to curb speculation and curb like foreign ownership. So then I think it corrected the market a little bit, and then local money started being like, finally, and now like the yuppie locals, myself included, I guess, we're like, oh, now we got a chance to actually like get involved here, and now it's kind of going back up again.
What did they deploy legislation-wise to curb foreign investment?
Wait, boy, West 290.
Okay, I'm coming heading your way. How close is he?
He's built a ramp just now.
I'm gonna. Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Are they fighting each other?
I eliminated one.
Oh.
He's close. I wouldn't push. He's right on you.
Let's go.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good calls. Good calls. Good calls.
Is he wearing like knight's armor?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like old school stuff.
Dude, that's him. You got him.
All right.
The storm is coming though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to loot the. Maybe. Might get some ammo at least. I think I'm good if you just want to grab that stuff.
Okay.
But
What
yeah,
did they do to curb foreign investment?
They added a tax if you're not a Canadian citizen. I can't remember what the tax was. But if you're not a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada, they did add in like a surcharge. And then for speculation, basically they've added this empty homes tax. So if you buy something that's not it's not your primary residence and is also if you have something that's unoccupied, you pay like extra property tax. And apparently it's pretty significant. But that's less for like home ownership and more for people that they like. It's incredibly bad to be a renter right now in Vancouver because there's no stock. So they're trying to force, people who own multiple properties to. Oh.
You see him? A 114.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have been.
No, it's okay.
More patient.
All right, but what's going on? There's a big red thing. Did you mark that?
No, I think you did. No, I marked it. That's where he is.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there. No, he's not there. Sorry.
It's all right.
That's interesting. So, how long does it have to be vacant before they start getting juiced?
That I do not know.
Oh.
Sorry, I fell there. You might need to put one more down.
What I don't get is why would someone buy something and leave it vacant unless it needed a lot of work?
I think it's just the easier. I saw him 130.
30. Okay.
So he's rated this. Yeah.
30.
2 chests and the staircase just got built
Okay, I see.
behind this like Christmas tree thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate the bolt action.
I got it. I need that medi.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't grab
You need
it. Okay.
it?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
All right, I think they're gone. Oh,
All right.
firing though.
Oh, that was me. I threw that on accident.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just getting my bearings here a little bit. All right, we need to go, huh?
Yeah. Dude, my building is so off. Like.
All right, here we go, boys. 34 alive.
Don't forget to do the dolphin kick.
I do have to say, in terms of Fortnite, like, I feel like they've made it the best they could. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
I don't think they're leaving
100%.
anything on the table.
They, we were talking about it back when, PUBG was still something we played all the time. Like, they were adding stuff every week. They're adding a lot of polish, I'm for it. I just wish that I was better at it. You should not be looting right now.
No?
You are going to get swallowed up by the storm and require another med kit. Unless you might need something, so.
No. I was unaware of the storm.
I think you just saw a loot box and decided.
Shots left ear, but not at us.
I'm just going to steer clear of the farm if possible. Do you run faster with your axe out in this game?
I don't think so.
That's just Counter-Strike hangover?
Yeah, Counter-Strike hangover. Oh, we're in trouble here, boys. Stay in the white line. Stay in the white line. See, Keanu has 2 movies coming out on the same day.
Oh, yeah, John Wick and The Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting shot at. I'm very for the Keanu-sans. Although, I think the only good thing he's made in the Keanu-sans is John Wick. But that, I mean, all 3 John Wicks, I should say.
They're very good.
They're extremely good.
Are they 90 Day Fiance good?
No, they're The Irishman good.
Wow.
I don't know if they're as good as The Irishman. I haven't seen it yet, but they're good on a legitimate sense, is what I mean. Feel like you're in a dangerous spot here, Daniel.
Yeah, a little bit. I just gotta get to safety.
Me too, to be honest. You got a boy right on you. He's at a wood building. How did these miss, dude? Good stuff!
Are we alive? We alive?
We're alive.
We're alive. Are there more?
Oh, yes. I don't know where, though.
Yeah, I need G Hills in the worst possible way. Oh, let's go. You need anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's no boy in here. No boy in here. Oh, boy on it. Don't worry, I'm building.
Okay. Oh, he sees me. Sees me. I just got him. Do you have mouse buttons on your side?
Yeah, yeah.
I just bind him to that. I'd hurry up and Geo.
Where is he, though?
He's coming.
He's Kylo Ren, dude!
Kylo!
With Kylo's Ren lightsaber. Kylo Ren's lightsaber, mythic quality.
No. We got one more episode in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a fun one. We'll see you guys next time. Check out the perspective in the description later, guys.
See ya.